following presentation of the
one final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, charge.
Dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Cowboy.
A gain of 4. It's out.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
4th down.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! 30! Into the red zone! The 10! And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. The Broncos and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery. Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Driving across the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
He's going to keep it this time. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
At the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would.
And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This taken from the 12. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set it. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt meets him at the 28. So we get a little excitement there with a nice punt return on the final play of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Eagles. And this is the Eagles quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Eagles get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, we check out another big late season game, playoff implications here. And this is the Jets quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Jets win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Cardinals needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
43-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Here's the backup. First throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go.
Working on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Let's play like a team.
It's 2nd and goal. I'll throw it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Denver ready for another offensive possession. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10, looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Looking to tack on the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's keeping it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. That's a game.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And the Chiefs pick it up. This is going to wind up inside the 10, so they jump on the fumble, and that's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Get up! Get
Takes the handoff, now to throw. On the move, headed right. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs are running them out of the building.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now they'll try the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos running their offense out once again. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll run here on first down. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 6.
Another carry for him. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's complete inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.